Hi everyone, welcome back to Plum Mashable. So for today's video we're going to be doing a hobo decoration, which I'm going to be doing using the Planners Anon Getaway kit. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so we're going to do a hobo deco today. So I've just grabbed my Hononichi, or Phobonichi, out of my stash. And we're just going to move on to the next page here. I didn't realise how long it had been since I did anything in here. But it's been a very long time. So what I'm going to do, I can't go anywhere. That's just the plight of Victorians right now. But I'm really desperate to see some tropical stuff, and it's actually a really nice day today, so I'm kind of in the tropical getaway kind of mood. So I've pulled in my PA getaway kit. I have what's left of my kit, plus I have a weekly kit. I don't know yet exactly what I'm going to use from each one, but we will soon find out. The only part I know for sure is that I want to do something with the vellum, because I haven't used the vellum from this kit yet. So I'm sort of going to put these out in front of me just so I know what I've got. Oh, they're so pretty. And we'll start off with the vellum, because at least then I can move on from there. So I want to have the vellum actually sit as a full page kind of insert here, and then I'll stick it down using some washi tape, and I'll sort of have a little fold over. Sorry, I just realised I hadn't actually got the washi tape out, so I've just grabbed that really quickly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this down. So I've got it sitting nicely there. And I'm just going to grab a ruler. There to there is 9 centimetres. So if I cut this to 10 and I'll cut it to 10. I think that might be too wide, but we're going to give it a shot. Oh, talk about paper cutters, Gil. This is my only bit of this vellum. Sammy, if you're watching and you have any of this hanging around, let me know. And then we're going to get the scoreboard out. I'm just going to score this at 1 centimetre. So just grab a pencil. I don't want to mark this too heavily because obviously I'm going to use it. I just want to mark it 1. Then I'll just need to cut that down a little bit, like a little triangle, so that it sits right, and then obviously I've got to round the corners off. So just marking where I need to trim off at the bottom. I'll do that in one cut. Just bring in the scissors, just on the flap, just cut that sort of triangle-y, is that a word? Triangle-y? Angularly? I don't know, words. Words are hard these days, so I'm not doing so well with the words. There we go. Should be able to just stick this down with some washi tape. So I think I'll use the one with the flamingos, even though it's, oh no, it'll work that way. It'll work that way. So you can, I'll do it two ways. I'll stick it down with paper, with glue tape. I'm just trying to find a piece of scrap paper. I had something somewhere. There it is. Down here first, and then we'll cover up the dots, because you'll see the dots through the vellum. Hold that back up again. Sort of in the middle, because I haven't pushed down yet. I've still got some sort of ability to move this around. There we go. And then I'll just put the, oh god, that looks cool. Just added a page to my hobo. And then we'll just stick this down over the top. So that'll hide stuck bit. Although you can't really see the dots too much, but we'll hide it anyway. Just cut off the excess on the bottom. And all I need to do is just cut a bit of a, well, it's not sitting quite as straight as I would like it to, but that's alright. Manipulate that a little. Just pulling it up a little bit at the top and just giving it a different fold. It's not a big deal. And I'm just going to follow around the little corner round just to try and make it, it doesn't have to be exactly the same, but just so it sits inside it. That'll be fine. I like that though. I like that it's sort of got that both sides thing. Alright, so I've got those. have a look at the date. So we've obviously got the stuff from the weekly kit, but I'm just going to pull in the stuff from the extra sticker kit. Because I'm actually thinking, and I know I saw someone use it. I think it was Karen from Mixy Crafty, but I'm not sure. I saw somebody else use the dates in a hobo, like use the little swatches. So I might do that, but maybe that's copying too much. Oh, look at all those beautiful palm trees. I miss the ocean. I have a feeling the first time I did this, I used all of the colours out of here. Yeah, I did. Alright, so I'm going to do, what have I got? Bring in some blue. I'm going to use the teal. Oh no, I used the teal with the Monday. Bugger. I don't want to use the brown. I'm going to go between the yellow and the pink. Just kind of flick between the two. Because I could do... No, let's use the swatches. So I'm just going to use different swatches. I'm just going to use these ones. Pardon me, sorry, I got itchy nose. I'm just going to cut them in half. No, I'm not. I'm going to put them in this way. So put them in sideways. And then just trim them off. And I'm just going to try with my washi cutter and see if I can get away with tearing it or if I actually have to cut it. But no, tearing it's fine. So I'm just going to do that and just switch the colours up because then I'll have enough. So if we do Monday there and just have them slightly overlapping each other, that's fine. That way you can't tell that it's a torn edge. And just flicking between all the colours. Those ones for the standard days, and then here I'm going to be tricky and bring in the wider ones for the weekend because it's the weekend, so why not? If I do it for both, it'll look less weird. And then I'm just going to write in Mun, Choose, Wens, etc. because I don't have any stamps that go that way anyway, so I kind of have to. And I'm going to leave room at the top of each one for like a date if I was going to put a date in, which if you've been following along when I've been doing these hobos, I've always left the date empty so that if I decide to grab this and use it next year or if I decided to give it away or something, it's already perpetual, so you can just jump in whenever you're ready. Alright, I'm actually going to add in, because I love this washi too, and I want it to be, I just want it to kind of look a little bit similar, so I'm just going to stick this washi down on this side, just so that way it's kind of reinforced on both sides, but it's it's obviously a different colour, a different washi, but then it looks a little bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? Symmetrical, that was the word I wanted. So I'm going to use a couple of boxes, or a box. I really want to use one of these Polaroids. Or some of the Polaroids. So I'm going to put this one at the top. Actually, before I do, I just want to check the quote cards because I do remember loving some of the quote cards in here, and that would be a cool thing to have kind of in the middle. So this is what I'm going to do. It's going to look a little bit odd, I think. I was going to put sort of washi behind it, but I really want that endless summer vibes, but I don't want it to be in that sort of state. I want to play with it a little bit. So I'm going to put this, hold on, let's do that first. So I'm going to cut the quote card down. I'm going to cut it so that I've got sort of like the endless summer vibes as strips on their own. And I want them to be even, which is why I'm cutting a little bit more off the top. At the top, I'm going to put this off to the side, and then I can put in some extra stickers over there. So we'll have the endless, and I want to do the summer vibes sort of like that, so sort of coming across there, yeah, like that. So it doesn't need to stay, I don't want it to stay straight because I feel like sometimes I stay very straight with things. bit more of the tropical. I need a header. I'm gonna use this. Use the hold on. This is where I find I change my mind a lot. I'm gonna grab this. Grab the wider one. There needs some blue over here because there definitely isn't enough blue. Pull up. And then I could put to do or reminders or anything I like. And then with the Polaroid, I'm having an I wonder moment. So I'm just trying to put that down and leave it there. There we go. No, I won't do that. I was thinking that I could like double side it and pull it out, kind of like the flip in the TN, which I have already used. What I might do instead, yeah, I will. I'm gonna stick it in a very odd spot, so I want it to open that way. I want this bit here, so I'm going to not waste any of the paper, but kind of make a mess of it. There. Not 100% perfect, it's fine. Whoops. Just a hint. Always try and hold this like at the top and the bottom. Sometimes it sort of wobbles just a little bit. Put a couple of those little Polaroids around it, I think. So I'll put a fluffy edge on it. Obviously cut it with my old trimmer. So we're not really paying that much attention to the background on here. Just gonna have it stuck there like that. Then I want to grab one of the little ones, which I now feel like I've lost in this big pile of stickers. There they are. So I'm just gonna grab two more, just stick them in as well. And fold it. This kit just reminds me so forcefully of the Gold Coast, and it's not because the Gold Coast looks anything like this, because I don't think it does. But I was on the Gold Coast when Sammy released the Getaway TN, and I just remember how awesome that was because I had it with me and I loved it. So I'm going to stick that down on the side, and that way I've got room to open that up and write whatever I want on the inside. Damn, that looks cool. I'm actually going to move it over and put some of the pineapples or drinks or something down that side. The grid lines in here do help me a lot. Alright, now let's put some decorative bits up the side. Oh, I so have to put a mini there, don't I? Put the little... Oh, she's so cute. Just sort of popping out the side there. Put some watermelon. Tell you one thing, now that it's summer, I'm eating watermelon like this. Well, it's not quite summer, but it's close. Eating watermelon all the time. Flip that round. I'm kind of going underneath it a little bit, which is fine. And I want to grab one of those cocktails. Obviously leaving that because I want to put leave that room to put to do like other important things that I might need to do. I'm just going to grab this little, grab the little mini in the hat and just tuck her in underneath the vibes. There you go. She's got her own little spot there. Oh, damn, that's cool. Alright, and then back on this side, just because we can't leave this quite so blank, I want to put one of those palm trees that I had just a second ago. I think I'm going to steer away now from the weekly kit just because I haven't used it, and I feel like if I use it now there's no point using it for like 2 stickers. Still got plenty in here. So I'm grabbing this palm tree down here at the bottom. Don't want to use any of the pineapples. Holding on to the minis for a second. Grab a couple of these gorgeous flowers. And I don't know if it's just me, but I love frangipanis. They're just gorgeous flowers. Went a bit over the top there, but at the same time I really love it. I love that vellum insert and I feel like it works really beautifully. Adds in just a little bit of something and it doesn't bulk up your TN either, not TN, your Hobo either. I didn't put it in particularly straight, which is kind of causing a little bit of an issue, but nothing I'm really worried about. But like I've still got, I don't know how long I've had this kit now, like however long it's been. I know I've only used it once or twice, but I swear I've still got so much of it left. I didn't touch the weekly, so I've still got all of that left as well. That's what I love about Planners Anonymous. I swear I could decorate 8 planners and still not run out of them. I just have the guilt from using them, even though the guilt from using them shouldn't be as large as the guilt from not using them, but for some strange reason. Anyway. So let me know if you enjoyed this one. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. I need to kind of think of ways I can incorporate vellum into my regular planner a little bit more. I'm kind of a bit bad at it. I feel like sort of just sticking it in sometimes is a bit lazy. But this sort of felt a little bit cooler and I really like the way you can see the Endless Summer vibes kind of behind it in the background. I think that's really cool. You can leave me a comment down below if there's another kit or another theme from Planners Anonymous you'd like to see me try in a Hobo. Happy to give it a go. Happy to give anything a go in the Hobo. I don't mean to leave it so long between decorations, but I do. So if you want to see something, leave it down below. You can find me on any of my socials. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of those future videos. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll catch you again in my next one. Sending lots of huggles. Bye!